Okay, right, just to prove it's not all... Oh, day 15, I think. 14, 15. Let's go with 15. Just to prove it's not all canals and lovely scenery. Running along here next to an expressway or a D-way, I think. Not sure. On the right hand side we've got the cicadas. More of them now. Probably because we're moving further south. And once again another pine forest. There's pines everywhere. Conifers. And they're building these like housing estate, you know, estates inside them. I've passed several of those now. Lovely. All newly built and being built. These are strange, aren't they? The yellow tops. Like the cane toppers, isn't it? You put on your plants to stop you poking your eyes out when you bend down. I think it's a gas line. It might be electric, but I think it's a gas line because it says GAZ on this little sign. I'll see if I can stop and probably can't read. And in the wrong gear. This is a bike lane, isn't it? Look at this. No cars allowed. I wonder if this was the original road, perhaps. And they built that over there. I'm only on this for about a mile, I think, maybe less. I think I'll turn off up here. Actually, there's a roundabout. Camping last night, okay. Still not sleeping well. I was warm last night, actually. Didn't need the sleeping bag, really. I'm always worried about sleeping on top just with no cover in case a mosquito gets in and I get eaten alive. But I think tonight, if it's as warm, I'll risk it. I'm still not sleeping properly in the tent. Can't really get comfortable easily. And then when you do, there's always a noise outside. Not a frightening noise, just a noise. And then of course you wake up. I don't think I'm on the path actually. No, I don't think I am. Although it said I was, I wasn't. Oh, rotary adverts. See, all mod cons. Oh, that's an interesting sight. You don't see many of those, do you? Inland. Although we're really not far from the coast here. But that looks like a perfectly good boat, doesn't it? So why we... Oh, here we go, here we go. Right. Oh, perhaps not. Ah, bonjour. Perhaps not. Oh, McDonald's. The big M. Is that baseball? I think it is. Yeah, it's a baseball. You don't see any of those in the UK, do you, baseball courts? You think they'd try one out in one of the towns and just see. I just hope I'm on the right track here. Nothing's telling me that I'm veering off, so I think I probably am. 50 miles yesterday, 50 plus actually, just over. That's a good day. And today I'm hoping to do about the same. I'm taking advantage of this weather. It's lovely, it's perfect for cycling at the moment. It's not hot. I mean, I predicted a few days ago that it was going to get hot and the forecast was hot. But we seem to have escaped it. Now, I don't know, I might get a warning now. Going the wrong way. Oh, we should go. Keep right. Keep right, okay. No, I think we're okay. So it's first thing in the morning especially. I mean, I start off at 8 now, so I don't know how many miles I've got in.
Quarter mile, turn left.
I've done 25 miles and it's 12 o'clock. That suits me. And it's not too... now. Do I go over there? I think I probably do. Right, I'm going to turn you off. Turn you back on again. And I'm going to see if I can get across here without getting killed. Right, I seem to be. Yeah, it was close. That's evening primrose on those yellow flowers, I'm sure. No, let them all go, let them go. This is a busy road. Is he going to let me go? He is. Okay, thank you. And he is as well. Thank you, thank you. And there we go. We're off. There we go. Fat bike, electric location. Fat bike. Electric. This is like an industrial estate. Look at this. Look. A cycle path? I think so. Walking on the right. Just makes sense, doesn't it? In this modern world, more cyclists. You know, we've got to start planning for this. We've got to start doing it across the UK. The money's got to go in the infrastructure for these, and not for more roads for cars. I mean, all our main artery road links in the UK, I don't think very many of them have got cycleways at the side. I think that's telling me I've gone wrong. Finally, she's told me. Okay. Yeah, right, okay, I took a wrong turn, but only about 10 yards. And then turned around and came back and found this. This is a cut through to where I want to go. Look at this, look. This is a cycleway again. They've taken the trouble to build the bridge and someone's thought, well, hang on, let's have some cycleway here as well, please. Thank you. And there you have it. I know we're still going the wrong way. Well, we're not going the wrong way. We're going towards the way we need to go. I've just taken a detour. Soon up here we should turn left, I think. The first available chance. I don't think it's up there, although it might be. Right, stop again. Right, yeah, I've managed to do that without losing any time. Swing round there. So you get these little cut throughs where you double back on yourself and round and excuse me, and here we are, there's the sign. Euro, is it? Oh, La Velocity. I call it the Euro Velo. Right, we're back on the side of this horrendous road again. But at least we're going the right way. Oh, what have we got here then? Something's oh, it's a railway crossing. Right. We like a railway crossing. And one goes that way, and one goes that way. And there you have it. We're still getting these yellow hats. I think I've got a fly. Too much talking, I've swallowed a fly. I need to find a spider now. Have that for lunch. Bonjour! So yeah, it's a bright day, it's warm, probably 20s. Not hot yet. And I'm pleased with the miles I've done. If I can do another 50 miles a day or thereabouts, that's given me a day off, really, another day off, because the average I need to maintain now is only 32 miles a day. But don't forget those hills coming up, those mountains, the Pyrenees. But if I can do a couple of 50s, I gain a day. And nothing would please me better than having a day off. I won't have it in France, I'll have it in Spain, I think. So now I've probably got 2 or 3 days in hand at the moment for days off if I need them, or rest, or just partial days off actually. Late start, you know, just a hop. Well, I think I'll know better in a couple of days. Oh, there's a lot of noise. Bonjour. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what happens here. It's busy. Bonjour. Someone's not happy. I can't believe they're all going on holiday. They can't all be going to work. See, the canal was easy, wasn't it? Very easy. No. He's not. Is he going? There we go. See, you can cross them. You just have to be wary. Yeah, camping is okay. I looked around for hotels last night, but the cheapest I could find was about 80 quid. That was the cheapest, and that was, I would have had to go out of my way to get to it. Oh dear, that fly in my throat is becoming a problem. I'm going to have to stop and have a drink. So I don't know. It's probably because of where we are now. This is holiday area now. Perhaps they see this kind of date as the start of the season, so all the prices go up. That's on booking.com. I've tried Airbnbs, but they're few and far between. And I'm a bit wary about the Airbnbs because a lot of them just show up as mobile home. You know, sort of 2-bedroom mobile home for one night for 60 quid.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Which sounds great, fine, but I'm thinking, is I'm going to get there? It's going to be a damp old bloody wooden shed at the back of somebody's house. Right, I'm going to have to start paying attention to these instructions, because that's why I went wrong back there, it wasn't sinking in what she was telling me. That's another thing I've noticed on the app I'm using, Wildfire GPS. A few times it's told me to turn right when actually I should have turned left, and a few times it's told me to turn left when it actually I should be turning right. And I've mentioned it before. Is it because of the orientation of the map on the screen? I can't work out what's doing it, but it is totally wrong on several occasions now. And the thing is, as soon as I go off track and go the wrong way, it picks up that I'm going the wrong way. What's that? I don't think that's a walk through underpass, is it? Alright, more wood. Oh dear, stop this. Oh, this is a steep one. I'll take this one easy, I think. Oh dear, that fly. Right, stop here. Right, I've got rid of the fly. Still a bit croaky. As you can see, it's not all plain sailing. I'm on it's about 3% gradient here. I've been for a little while now. You know, it's not all sunshine and roses. In this case, it's sunshine and pine trees. Off the road, which is no, you see, this is what I was saying, wasn't it? About the Those arterial roads in the UK have terrible, if any, cycle paths at the side of them. Look, if you're going to put a major link-through road in, which they've done here, brilliant. But then put a cycleway in like this and maintain it. It would make, in fact, the more I think about it, I'm thinking of Devon. Is it the A38 and there's an A30? I don't think there's any cycle paths at the side of those. But if they did have them, people would use them because they're quick cut-throughs, aren't they? Yes, if you want to go on a little cycle tour around the villages and things, you can turn off. But if you just want to get from A to B, like some people do, in stages quite quickly, just jump on the main arterial link, cycle away and off you go. Oh, that's a welcome bit of shade. That's nice. Oh, we've got some more coming up here. See what I mean by sand everywhere? I wouldn't think anything would grow, would you? Look at these verge here, look. Those grasses, can you see them? People are paying good money for those, probably in the UK at the garden centres. I've got the 3-ring chain set on the front. I think the 28 tooth, 30 something and 40 something. And on the back I've got that 32/9 cassette. Still not right. The Efneo, I think, is a no-go now. It went back for repair. I don't know whether I covered that. Just about a week before I came away, it packed up on me. Couldn't set the gears. So I sent it back, expecting a speedy return, and it was held in customs for 14 days in Poland, or thereabouts, maybe more actually. I'll find out more when I get back. I've not even looked at the emails. I think it was at least 14 days. So it was actually in Poland within 3 days, and then in customs for 14 plus. And I think the repair only took them a day. But they sent me an email saying they're ready to send it. I said, well, no, don't, 'cause I'm away. Anyway, I don't think I'll refit it when it comes back, because I've lost confidence in it. And actually, the more I think about it, if I'd have had that on a journey like this, I mean, if I get a problem with the front derailleur here, other than a chain broken that I can't fix, etc, etc, I can always select a gear by just moving these tubes over, you see, and away I go. So even if, you know, whatever happens, it's still functional, and I can actually change gear on the move with it. Whereas with the Efneo, have I got to look at this now? If anything goes wrong with it, I've got to send it back 3 or 4 days, wait for customs to deal with it, 14 days. So you're looking at adding 3 weeks to your holiday, aren't you? So it's just not on, can't do it. Because no one knows anything about them, no one knows how to repair them. Alright, let's get these gear changes going on. Right, that's better. I'm not into doing all these fancy shots, you know, of the wheels and all the, what they call the B-roll. In fact, I don't even know how these videos are going to come out because they're very piecemeal. And I've not picked up any sites. Some people, when they're doing this, they stop at every available attraction or something of interest and photograph it and put those in. Well, it's just too time consuming for me. I take plenty of shots with the camera, but you know, with the phone. But whether I'm going to be putting those in, I don't know. Whoa, he was going fast. I don't know whether you can tell from the footage here that although the sun's out, it's not baking hot. Oh, this is a nice downhill. It's a 2.5%. minus downhill. And another uphill maybe. Oh, you get lots of these giveaways. They are so annoying. Any momentum, you lose it. I'm just going to take a chance here. Whoa, that was a bit risky. It was more narrow than I thought. Anyway, we got through it. Let's see if I can go up here in a higher gear. I still haven't mastered that. Is it higher gear or lower gear? Is it low gear when you're going uphill? It is low gear, isn't it? Yeah. So in a higher gear is when it's trying to get speed. You know, that hasn't worked. Back to the middle. That's better. Back to safety in the middle. It's a nice shot. Look at the blue through the conifers there, through the pines. Lovely. Anyone can read French, they'll know where I'm going, or they'll know roughly what area I'm in, because there is a sign. And GPS is going to probably spring into action in a minute and tell me what I need to do. I'm heading to Biscarrosse. Do you know, I'll have to get some glasses. Biscarrosse. That always looks like plague to me. Plagues. So I've had a whole mix. I think that's one of the reasons I chose this route, because you get a whole random mix of terrains and, you know, aspects as you're riding along. And this is totally different. And although you get the road noise here, it's still not an unpleasant ride, even with all those cars there. If I had time, I'd go to the beach, and I suspect if I just went up there, I would get to the beach eventually. Yeah, I think that's water over there. So you can make your own beach here, can you? Bottle of water. What have we done now? 29 miles. What was 12:45. I've had a few stops now as well. I've fueled up. 1:15. I've told you I've discovered Spar supermarkets by using Google. It locates all the Spar supermarkets. Now the reason I use them, I'll tell you for why. I do come across larger supermarkets, yeah, it's called supermarkets. But they're not like the UK in the sense that... Oh, now why are you not telling me to turn off? There's a bit of activity over there, so I'm just going to carry on. They tend to be more like cash and carries things, and what I found is in the larger supermarket you can't get small bottles of drink. They're only packs of 6 or larger bottles, and it goes to many of the other things as well. So I found that the Spars, they tend to carry a bit of everything. They've always got some fruit, apples and things. I don't know what I do here. See if anything tells me I'm going wrong. And you can always get something, and they've normally got bread. Some of them have franchise bakeries inside them, which is nice. You pay separately, but at least you've got, you know, the cakes and the quiches and the bread and things. And you can always get your fruit there as well. So I tend to use the Spars now, and if I see a roadside vendor selling fruit, I normally stop there if I'm low. Last night I was out of food completely. When I got to the campsite I had nothing to eat, but I'd kind of had a fair amount during the day, so stomach was rumbling a bit through the night. But so I got up this morning, done my Spar location on Google Maps. It was 4 miles away, so I made a beeline for it, and it was actually on my route, so it didn't matter. So that works out quite well. So that's a tidbit of information for anyone doing this. Right, that sun's getting hot now. I was saying it wasn't earlier. That is getting warm now, because I suppose it's around midday. Right, so I think that's it. I'm going to stop here in the shade, have a little drink, and check the phone, check the map, and then carry on. Over and out. Okay, just turned on. We're coming down to the coast again. Don't get many shots of the coast, but it's kind of interesting looking through that those conifers. That is the sea, joining with the sky beyond all that bluey grey. You see it through there. Look at that for a car park in the woods. Not jeepers. Not sure what we're going to find through here. You can probably see my feet whizzing round. Oh, dog having a pee, people walking off. Oh, butterfly. This is quite pleasant, isn't it? Oh, camping in the woods maybe. Bit of a how's your father? Alright, that's a lone traveller. What have I done? I've done about 33 miles now. I just stopped to have another bite and a drink. I'm taking it a little bit easy today. Oh, okay, let's see. Thank you, bonjour, bonjour, merci, merci. So there is the sea. Which you can see. Nearly. Butterfly. Oh, nearly landed on the camera. Looked like a cabbage white to me. Oh, yeah, so a little more sand dunes there you can see. That's where people go. Yeah, bonjour. It's been, I don't know, I suppose I've been following this coastline for some time now. You'll see on the GPS. And all the way along there were these little cut-throughs where you could go down to the beach. People were parking and things. So all the locals must know the good spots. It's obviously a good beach. Now tell me, is there anywhere like this in the UK? That kind of goes on for miles and has lovely weather in the summer, almost guaranteed. Perhaps we should have, when we had the chance many years ago, perhaps we should have taken over France and put the French in England. I'm probably not allowed to say that anymore, am I? Still, it just seemed like it might have been a good idea at the time. Bonjour. Perhaps we could, yeah. I was thinking, can we claim reparation for not being able to take over France when we had the opportunity? Perhaps they should pay us. Crikey, this has been going up. I think I've been in pine forest for the last 2 days nearly. Look at the birds. There's another little walkway there. I wouldn't mind betting that goes down to the beach. Oh well, keep pedalling.